Lutas is actually showing some flashes, even though they were not the favorites for a lot of people when they just started because of wow. Kango is on a flash. Kango is actually on a flash. I can see the way he's been driving. You're saying something about Spoikan?
Well, okay, that's a bad shot.
That's a bad shot.
That's a bad shot.
Yeah, especially for a team like Matero Magic. They've been to the BAL.
Yeah, and Spoikan has shown to be a very good shooter in this league.
Sure.
But this season it's been kind of rough for him.
Yeah, this season's been kind of rough for him.
Yeah, it's not like he's not getting good looks or anything. It's just that the shots are not falling.
So maybe because we're only in the 5th week of the league.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time we get to halfway of the league,
things are going to change.
Definitely going to come back to his grace.
That shot was taken by Sebastian. Sikabuga. Wow, Magic's ball.
I'm loving the fact that Sebastian has begun starting first 5 for Lutas.
For this game, they really need the speed. They need him to be attacking.
Yeah, they need him, especially this game. You need a lot of guys that are so aggressive in such a game. And Sebastian is actually one of them.
Oh, they're going small. They're going small.
They're actually going small, and there's a substitute for LCC Lutas.
This is a good move for Coach Paul, because now it's going to force one of the big guys to play outside when they come on offense.
So one of the big guys
is a very good.
Have to start guarding.
Yeah.
So, come on!
That was a
good interception by
Lewis is a very good defender, to say. Yeah, all rounder, can shoot the ball, can attack the hoop.
Yeah, I like the way he attacks. He's got a certain drive.
So you see now what they're doing? Yeah, now Jojo is playing outside.
Okay.
Good. That's a bad foul. Silly foul.
I'll tell you one thing. Kelvin Tebuho was actually playing in the B League last season, and is one of the players that has been promoted to get to the Super League. So this is his 5th game in the Super League, and it's against Matero Magic. And I can see he's got some confidence that could actually work for him in the paint.
Oh, that's good defense.
In the past games, I've seen Kelvin Tebo getting those rebounds for LCC Lutas, and it's been very good.
Sure. Okay, let's see how he plays today. Yeah, so that's what Coach Paul needs.
Sure.
He wants to put the big guys in trouble.
And this is why he's gone small.
Yes, because all of these Luta guys can go to the hoop.
Sure.
They don't really depend on shooting. Only a few guys can shoot the ball nicely with a good percentage, I can say. Kango is a good shooter from there.
Sebastian Moto goes to the charity line and is making sure that he's getting something out of it.
Yeah.
If you look at the scores, there's a difference of 4 points so far.
In favor of Magic.
So we're looking at
3
points difference, 9-6 in favor of Magic. So kinda comes through and calls for a play. Let's see how this play goes. Of course, he's got some pressure coming from Charles Mwala, but then intercepted so well by Luwasi. This is good.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Surely a foul.
That's a foul. Hey, you see what I was telling you about Luwasi? He's a good player. He's defending a guy who's bigger than him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, there's a sub.
Look at the scores. So funny. It is now
A tie
9-up.
ball game.
Okay, and 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So LCC Looters is sizing up against Matero Magic.
Yeah. B.
Sokangwagwali are moving the ball to Charles Mwala. Charles Mwala tries a 3, and of course the rebound has been gotten by
Jojo.
Matero Magic, and that is Jojo.
Chance
It never misses from there. Come on.
Oh.
All right, so I love the attacking that is coming through from Looters.
Yes.
All right.
If it's going. Oh, nice move by
That's
Jojo.
a nice move by Jojo.
It's going to be hard unless Coach Paul has got other plans. Because they are not going to play the entire 4 quarters like this.
No, you can't play. You don't play basketball like that.
Yes.
You don't play basketball using the same formation the whole 4 quarters or 1 quarter throughout.
But it's a good start. It's a good start.
It's a good start. The more reason we call for timeout. When you call for timeout, the other team must have found out how they're going to intercept. Have you seen? So if Chansa can come back with those threes and hit them like that, they need to know how to stop him. They've gone small, so they need to know how they're going to stop Chansa on this one. Good movement by Looters, Sebastian Mape.
So now
going through to Kelvin. All right, it's a pass. Come on.
Picked up by Daniel. Oh, I can see a ball on the touchline. Looks like Magic wants more of shooting. Ooh.
They want more of shooting because their driving has been intercepted so many times. That's
nice layup.
That's
nice
a good layup.
It's
a good layup. All right, so with 3 minutes to go, it is Matero Magic 14 and of course Looters 13. So Kabubi, looking at the way Matero Magic is attacking, do you think this quarter can be theirs with 2:48 to go?
It might end in a tie because Looters is not going without a fight, and it being a first quarter, I don't think Magic is a first quarter team or first half team.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes.
They can play ugly, but they know how to win.
They know how to finish games.
If you have to win, you need a coach the way Coach Paul is. And do you know that this is Coach Paul's first game to coach this season?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hasn't been on the touchlines for the past few games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what he pulls off today. If he's really started the Magic guys, if he can break their defense, if he can get into their head. So what do you think Looters need to do for them to win this game?
Okay, so Looters have gone small. Yes. So they need to identify who their shooters are and of course use more driving. Because if they're going to use more driving, it means they're going to put the way that has gone in.
Yes,
so it means they're going to put more of the big guys from Matero Magic in trouble.
So now this tells us that Coach Paul doesn't want to let Magic settle for their defense. Mm-hmm. He wants to play them in transition. That's why
to play them in transition.
Yes, and because
and I love the fact that much as Looters are small, they are picking up the rebounds.
Yes. Oh, they are good defensive guys. They are good defensive guys, and they can box out. They are physical.
Yes. So Kelvin Tebuo with that drive. So this is what I was saying. The more they drive and start going inside.
Yes. Because now the Magic forwards are scared to contest the shots and the
Magic
layups.
is playing with one forward now, which is Georgia, because
yes. Now they've also gone small.
Okay.
They've gone small because
I don't know what's happening with Giorgio today. His most of the attempts are not really going so well. Yeah. So I don't know what's really going on for him in offense. But you can't take away everything from him. He's picking up the rebounds.
Are we going to say it's just the beginning of the game? It's going to catch fire?
Probably we've had the whole 10 minutes of the first quarter.
Oh, that's
and
of course. You can't leave him like that. Bam!
You can't leave them like that.
Leave him like
Especially for a barista, you don't do that.
Leave him like that.
All right, let's see what happens in the last 30 seconds as Charles comes through. And of course, Kangwa trying to see if he can have a shot right there.
Yeah.
This is where I was expecting them to drive.
Oh.
All right.
Picked up by
17 up and the possession is in. Oh, come on.
Do you know that Mule played for Lutas last season? Number 8 for Magic.
Oh, Mulea. Yes.
Played for Magic last season. Yeah. You see what I told you?
Yes.
It's going to end in a tie.
All right, so this is the first quarter, and it has ended in a tie, just like a movie. Mentioned. 17 up, and of course, if you can see, those who are watching us live, the game is really so tactical and competitive because you have two coaches that are highly tactical in David Msonda and of course Paul Mwale for Lutas and of course David Msonda for Matero Magic. So these are tactical coaches. You don't just expect them to just do one thing and forget to say this is actually working for us. They will still, every time they call for a timeout, just not to say they're coming up with a surprise. New. So you really need to be ready. And of course, this is week 5 in the Midlands basketball. Kabobi.
What do you think? Do you think Magic is going to come up with a plan to stop the transition that Lutas is giving them?
So they'll come up with a plan, yes, but as long as that plan is more effective and it has to be fast.
Okay.
What I mean by effective, it has to be fast because look at Lutas. Lutas are using small guys, okay, and then you have Chansa who you are using for to calm the game, and of course for those good shots.
They've subbed Chama for Eva.
Chansa.
Yes, Chansa's gone out for Eva.
For Evaristo.
Yes, for Evaristo. Right. So, which means Magic also has gone small. So they are matching up.
Okay, so they are matching up. But in that matchup, do we have the guys that have the speed equal to Lutas? Because if you look at Kangwa Wadia is really a fast guy, and when he's attacking, he can still bounce the ball. Sebastian Mape is really a fast guy. Talk about
Lubasi.
He's
also,
a fast guy.
Yes,
Charles,
and these are guys who can change direction.
Is not that fast, but Charles Mwala, you cannot take away the ball from him so easily.
Yeah, and is the guy who's been passing that ball.
Exactly. So every time.
So they're putting him on the ball.
Every time
when running a fast break.
Yes. Every time they're attacking, Charles Mwala is
on the ball.
Is on the ball and is actually involved.
Yes.
That is the word I was looking for. Involved. All right.
Yeah,
he might not be on the ball itself, but he's involved, and of course, meaning he's their eyes and he's actually seeing exactly what they really want to do.
Exactly. So
all right. So we are back, and of course, this is the second quarter. Matero Magic versus
kick out.
Lutas. It's a good shot.
That's a good shot. Yes, and it's a great kick up by Jermaine. Hey, you know, Jermaine is just coming from an injury.
Yeah, Jermaine is just coming from an injury. And that is 3 from downtown right there, and of course, that is Charles Mwala on it. That should be his first 3 in this game.
Yes, it should be. And it should be Lutas' first 3-point attempt.
Yes, Lutas is the first 3-pointer because they've just been hitting twos and driving.
Yes.
All right, good pass. Sebastian Mape goes through to Charles Mwala. So 5 points just coming through in the second quarter, all courtesy of Charles Mwala.
So what I've seen from this game, I think Magic look to take care of the ball on top. That's where they're killing the ball.
So you're saying Magic?
Magic needs to take care of the ball on top. That's where they're killing the ball, which is leading to the fast breaks. Oh, nice move by Augustine Kainga. Kick up, foul. Oh, he's been fouled.
I don't know how Magic has taken this game. I can't see the likes of Chongo. I can't see the likes of Chongo.
Chongo is not there.
Is there any injury involved?
No update on that.
Right.
No update on that. Oh, that's a turnover.
So
we're bringing up the ball.
Ngoma has been sitting for quite some time. Spoikan. I think he was substituted about 5 minutes to go in the 5 minutes into the first quarter. So he's been sitting, and in this second quarter he hasn't been part of the action.
And Lutas is in the lead now.
Lutas is in the lead, and they look so composed.
Yeah, that's a 5-point lead.
Yeah, they look so composed with a 5-point lead. That's a turnover.
Turnover. Magic ball. Augustine Kainda, aka OGI.
Do you think this is one of those? I know I said Matero Magic knows how to win even if they have an ugly game.
Yeah.
All right. So is this one of those games that comes through in the third and fourth quarter for them to win it?
It might, depending on how nice
they manage it.
Yes, nice defense. Nice defense. That's good defense by Sebastian.
That's some real good defense by Sebastian.
Yeah,
and I'm seeing some discipline in Sebastian. No matter how aggressive he is in this game, he really hasn't gotten a lot of those fouls called on him.
Offensive foul by Daniel. Timeout, Magic timeout.
Yeah, it was bound to come. It was bound to come because they haven't made any points in the second quarter, and they've gone 3 minutes played. And in this same second quarter, Charles Mwala has hit about 5 points, and of course,
that's the lead.
That's the lead, 22-17. It's not really a good one for them, looking at how experienced they are. But then it's like Coach Pomwale is actually getting away with what he needs right now.
Yeah, he's watched them a lot, we can say. He's seen their weaknesses.
Sure.
Oh, Magic hasn't yet figured out how to attack this game or how to approach or defend whatever Lutas is giving them. Because the only thing Lutas is giving them is attack them in transition.
Yeah, they're attacking them in transition.
And it looks like the Magic guys are too slow for Kangwa and Luwasi.
Exactly what I told you when the first quarter finished. You were asking me to say, how will Magic come through? But I told you to say, if Magic can be that quick, if they can be that fast, that's the only way. Because if you look at this, definitely. Definitely, Lutas and Pomwale are actually getting away with what they've planned so far.
And it's working. It's actually working.
Here we come, Sebastian Mape coming through with
and their forward is very disciplined.
All right. There's some good ball movement despite the pressure from the defense.
That's a good take.
Yeah, that's a good take.
A good pass from Sebastian. Spoikan is in now.
So Spoikan is back. So let's see what happens, especially that he's well known for shooting from downtown. Let's see
And
what
his
will happen.
defense too.
Yeah, and his defense is so aggressive when it comes to his defense. So let's see what happens in this game now. So with 4 minutes into the game, it is still 22 for Lutas and 17 for Magic.
Magic is backcourt. Oh, so they've got Spoiken, Eva, Mulea. Hey, that's good defense. That's good defense. That's good defense. Charles for 3. Hey, picked up by Lubasi.
All right.
Hey. You can't miss your bunnies. You can't miss your bunnies. You're going to need those in the fourth quarter.
Those, especially that with the team they are playing against. Because you don't take
for 3.
You don't take anything for granted when you're playing against Matero Magic. So look at what I told you. Sebastian Mapez's aggressiveness is working for him. So now Spoiken is now playing in the paint when it comes to attacking. He's driving. He's not really
looking for a shot.
Yeah, he's not really gotten the opportunity to shoot, or the rhythms. Knowing that you yourself are a shooter, like we say here in Zambia, shooter. So knowing so well that Gabobi, you being one of those very good shooters, what do you think is going through Spoiken's mind right now? Especially that he depends on the shots.
He's just telling himself, I just need to get one. Once he just sees one go through, it's over. Once you just, as a shooter, once you just see one shot go through, it's over. You're on fire.
Right now, the confidence is not as much.
Oh, bully ball.
I think the timeout that Davidson the code for Matero Magic is working because the 5 points lead has been
to 2.
Yeah, has been slipped out to 2. So let's see what happens.
Oh, there's a sub.
Kelvin has gone out.
For
Lamek.
Whoopi.
Okay.
For Whoopi.
So you see what happens to a very experienced team. When they go to the charity line, they make sure they seal it. So this is what has happened, and this is what has helped Magic in this second quarter.
For sure. All the points have come from
they've come from the charity line. And of course we have
1 point lead.
We have the number 12 from
Pokaonga is in. Pokaonga was in the B League last season for Lotus. A very good shooter. Very fast.
Very fast. He's a good shooter, very fast. And I've seen he has the discipline that is needed on the floor when it comes to his attacking and all that.
He does. Oh, nice move.
Lucas just made a really nice move. And of course it has gone back to 3 points lead.
He was leading the Looters in the B League.
He was leading the Looters in the B League. Last season, yeah.
Is that a foul?
I think if we really go down to it, the past 3 seasons. The past 3 seasons, he was making sure that Looters were getting those points.
For sure. Because nobody saw these Looters to even be
match up like this,
yes,
especially
because they lost the likes of Nalumino Simeoti and Antonio.
Yeah.
Yes, and Mulea, who's now playing for Magic.
Yes. who were part of the team last season.
Yes.
They are not actually part of the season, part of the team this season. Nalumino is now with Lusaka Basketball Kings.
Yes, yes.
All right. So
Kings.
then also
We are teammates.
Oh. You know where the confusion is coming from. You saw me. You heard me stammer there because there were two names that were coming into my mind, and of course,
I know.
I don't think I'm the only one who's not yet used. But anyway, the
In due time, everybody's going to get used because they're confusing the Pacers and Osaka Basket Kings because of the players that were with Pacers are now playing for the Osaka Basket Kings.
Sure. And here, looking at Antonio has gone to...
He's playing for NAPSA.
NAPSA Hurricanes, who are playing against
your team.
Huskies. Who are playing against Huskies at 6 p.m. This evening. And of course, that should be the last game for this weekend. All right, so getting back, Spoikan
with the ball
right there, he is involved in the attacking that Matero Magic is initiating. I'm not seeing, is it because he's not having so many chances when it comes to shooting this afternoon? He's not really getting the shots this afternoon. What do you think is also going on with him? Is it the opportunities? Is it the chances?
They are not just letting him shoot by himself. They are contesting everything, which is making it a bit difficult for him to take his shots nicely.
I love the defense, the discipline in the defense by Luthers.
Oh, the rotation is in sync.
Yes.
The rotation is in sync.
Exactly. So it's like knowing to say, my friends have done this. So as I go back, I really need to know what my friends are actually doing. I don't need to take away anything from my friends.
Exactly.
Some good teamwork. So Jojo is back in for
steal by Zambian. 10 over. And one. Hey. 2 shots.
So Wupe, with that very good attempt right there, and some defense that has been shown by the most experienced team right here in Matero Magic. Wupe needs to get at least one of those from the line.
From the line, yes. You need these.
Because
you need your free throws.
The charity line always gets involved when it comes for you to win the game. It does.
It misses
that much because when you miss a lot from there, there's a higher percentage that you might even lose the game. .220 to go, Luthers 26, and of course Matero Magic 21.
Luthers lead by 5. They've maintained their 5-point lead.
They've maintained their 5-point lead.
Oh, that's a free shot. It was a good shot and a free shot. Spoikan from the corner, no good.
I don't know why Luthers has started letting them shoot so comfortably. Spike and Goma is so charismatic, and I cannot leave out the word dramatic at times. I hope our crew got that flip.
Mulaya just missed one on the line. You need your free throws.
You need them from right there. You need them.
He missed both.
You see what I was telling you about the rebounds that Luthers has been getting, both defensive and offensive?
Yeah, it's because they're boxing out. You should see how they are positioning themselves when any player either on their team or on the Magic team is taking a shot or driving to the hoop. They are positioning themselves nicely in such a way that when you shoot, the ball gets to you or you're able to box out and your friend will be able to pick it up.
Sure. And you know, they should be reminded. Looters should be reminded in their defense that if you're going to be letting foremen shooting them from out there, do you know he can hit you 3 in a row just like that? Okay, that's a very good reply.
Boom!
That's a very good reply.
Okay. Let's see how this one is going to play out. Jojo for drive.
I've lived on the copper belt for a long time. I worked in the mine. Do you know what foreman means?
Enlighten me.
And on the copper belt, they don't actually call it foreman. It's followman. All right. So foreman is the leader in the gang.
Okay. Is that a foul?
So a gang of miners can have about 10 to about 15.
Yeah.
And they always have assignments of what they do. So whenever I look at Luther's number 4,
that comes
into my mind. Foreman. They call him foreman.
Oh, and it's leading well.
Yeah, it is. All right, so the 5 points has been cut to 4 by Spoikan Ngoma, who is actually on the charity line. 30 seconds to go before halftime. And Lutas is still leading. An offensive foul.
Jeremy Chenge has come on for Jermaine and he just committed a foul.
So Jeremy Chenge is also one of those guys that can be technical, both on the floor and on the touchline.
He's actually a coach for the Magic Sparks.
Yeah, Magic Sparks.
Yes, the female team for Matero Magic.
Who actually won this afternoon?
Yes, they have won.
So he's coming into this game with motivation, right?
Yes. Oh, that's a good shot.
That's good coming all the way from
James
Musonda. Sebastian had a very good pass going through to Foreman. And
you know, Foreman is not his name. Foreman is his
AKA
that brother's name.
Oh,
yes,
I get it.
His brother used to play basketball also.
Okay.
Good guy. He was a good bowler. His name is actually Paul. It's Pokaonga.
Pokaonga.
Yes.
All right. Let me just have a catch up with either of the coaches and see what they have in store for us coming through to the 3rd and 4th quarter. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, so Lutas is in lead 31-25. It's been an exciting game, exciting first half. You know, we didn't expect Lutas to be leading. Everybody was looking for Magic to be in lead. It looks like Lutas is putting up a fight. They're really giving them a game. Yeah, so we've seen a lot of a lot of changes for Magic, trying to change their system, how to defend the transition, how to stop it. It looks like
so you've had
a
discipline of maintaining 5 points in the game, and you decided to go slow. Why is that?
First off, my 2 big guys have foul trouble.
Good.
My key forward is sitting on 4 fouls already. My other forward is sitting on 3 fouls.
Good.
And I have 2 quarters to go. So I have to go slow. I have to use what I have. You can see my bench is very thin. I don't have the manpower right now.
Right, so now, do you think this can work for you in all the 4 quarters? You have 2 quarters to go, and of course, it has really worked. But then, if you look at the lead has been cut down to 4 points into the second half.
Yes.
So do you think the strategy that you use can still work because Magic came back and hit you with about 3 points to just wanting to catch up with you.
If you look at the Magic squad right now, their strength is really on top.
Sure.
They don't have strength on the bottom. That's the reason why we've implemented this defense, for us to be able to actually gain some momentum, because now we're using the smaller guys. The smaller guys are going to be able to give us leverage for us to be able to play defense with them and match up with them properly. Because their strength, they don't have strength on the poster. You've noticed all Magic games have all been relying on three-point shots, three-point shots, three-point shots, but you cannot win a ball game just based on three-point shots. They're a very experienced side. I know they're going to come back with something special, obviously, in the second half, but we need to be able to counter that.
Okay. You know? So Kabubi and I were wondering in the commentary to say, we're just seeing Coach Po looking like his comeback in this first game. What was the story?
No. I was just taking sabbatical leave. That's it. I was just taking leave.
Good luck, Coach Po.
Thanks.
Has been good in the first half, putting up some shots, some assists.
Going down, but then seemingly the most successful team in our league, in our whole league in Zambia, is really getting suppressed by us. What do you think has gone wrong on the touchline and and on the floor?
Just the basketball. That's the only thing that we're missing out, because every time we get a stop on offense, we are not taking care of the basketball on offense. So if we just work on our efficiency on offense, give that wide open look shot, take it, make that shot, then the game will change. But at the moment, we're just struggling to stay in care of the basketball.
Cool. All right. So do you think if that's what you need to do you think that will work for the two quarters that are remaining, third and fourth quarter? Especially with the way that Lutas is coming through to you guys.
Indeed. So right now, our second two quarters, what we're going to do is we are going to focus on looking at the mismatches that we have on the floor.
Sure.
So we'll be playing an inside game, less of shooting from outside, because we've struggled a lot on the three-point line.
Sure.
So we're going to play an inside game.
Right. Looking at Lutas, they had gone small for you. Okay, they had gone small for you, and with that, they are hitting you with a transition attack. So how can you also get to sustain the points that you have so far, and at least try to take a lead out of those?
We just need to control the boards. Like I said, we just need to take care of the basketball, because for them to run the transition, they need to get the basketball. So if you control the balls, you get the rebounds, you get that basket, they won't have transition. So that's the only thing that we need to look at. We just need to take care of the basketball.
Kabubi and I were just talking and saying, okay, Magic can play ugly, but they know how to win. And I'm sure you have a plan for that.
Yes, we do.
All right.
So, yeah.
All the best in the two quarters that are remaining. We're hoping to enjoy.
All
right.
Yeah, so Kasuli right there was talking to the coaches, getting some information, asking them what needs to be done. Let's hear what they come up with and hear what Coach Paul's plan is and Coach David's plan. So we've seen a lot of points from the paint come from Lutas, which Magic should be doing. So, which Lutas is doing, getting most of their points from the paint. Okay, Kasuli is here. So, what have you gathered from the two coaches? What have you gathered from the two coaches? What is Magic's plan, and what does Lutas plan to play the same way throughout, or they've got other plans?
Right. So remember we mentioned that Lutas had gone small.
Yes.
And of course they went small but we didn't know what was going through them. So for them to go small, Coach Paul says the whole point was to make sure that his big guys, his forwards, had gotten about two fouls each. So now he was trying to protect them.
Oh,
Okay. So as he was doing that, he realized to say, oh,
it's working for him.
it's working because the guys that he's put are actually faster than having more forwards,
More forwards
on the floor.
Yeah.
All right. So for him, it is actually working. And coming to Magic, David Msonda's plan is to make sure that they control the basketball. All right. He's saying, okay, I've said this and this, and I'm not seeing the execution from the guys on the floor.
Right.
So now the only thing that has remained is us to control the basketball. Meaning, if these guys will still continue to come through on us using transition basketball, at least they'll still get to stop them.
Okay, that's a good plan. Let's see what happens in the second half
Sure.
of this game.
So we're going in the third quarter, and of course, they all have the same opportunities, the same timing, but the scores are different.
Yeah, Luthers is leading.
The scores are different. Luthers is leading by 6. So this is actually an advantage for Luthers if they can go all the way in this third quarter and lead it as well. Because we saw Spoik and Goma coming back and going straight on the line. And just like Coach David Msonda said, I'll make sure they don't shoot anyhow. They only shoot when it's necessary, but they have to play using the paint.
Oh yeah. Hey, it's actually going to work for them playing in the paint because they've got the size. They've got guys who can shoot and guys who can go to the hoop. I really don't know why they are not even playing in the paint. I don't know why they want to play a shooting game. So let's see how they attack this third quarter and what Luthers is going to do. Are they going to continue with their small man, or are they going to get their big guys back in? Because from what Kasuli just said, Coach Paul is loving what the small guys are doing. Coach Paul is loving what the small guys are doing. So yeah, same team that ended the half is the team that's starting the third quarter. Let's see who comes in for Magic. If it's the same guys or if they've made some changes. So it's the same squad. Oh, no. Kelvin is back in. Kelvin is back in for Luthers. So the only changes that Luthers has made is Kelvin back in for Mwape. That is the only change that has been made. And for Magic, they're going in with their first 5. The team that started the first quarter is the team that they are starting with in the third quarter. So that is the likes of Kainda, Daniel, Mufaume, and Jojo.
Jojo's coming back.
Yes, so they are going in with their
Spoikan is also in this first 5.
Yes,
Right.
he was in the first 5. So Magic is going with their first 5. For Luthers, Luthers has brought back Kangwa and Kelvin. And they are playing 1-3-1 as their defense.
So, Kabubi, do you think Magic will be able to stop this transition?
Let's see what happens. I feel like they are going to stop it. I feel like they are going to stop it.
Like Coach David said, he wanted to make sure his guys start
Oh,
driving.
they have gone in their trap too.
Okay. And this defense really works for Magic.
It does.
Yeah,
But,
it really works for Magic. But then you're also talking about
Those were just great
a good.
easy.
You're also talking about a good coach in
Paul.
Paul Mwale, who can actually make sure that they beat this defense. But let's see what happens. We've only played a minute in this third quarter,
So-
and of course,
So Luthers is playing 1-3-1, which is a very bad defense to play against a team like Magic. This is a team that can shoot, that can drive, that can go to the hoop. So they are recognizing all those spaces that are being left in the defense, in the defensive setup.
Paul Mwale has called for a timeout.
I'm sure he
And
wants to change that.
we haven't yet played 2 minutes in the game, and of course only Spike and Goma for Matero Magic is the only one that has managed to make a basket, and of course 2 points added to them, and this simply means 4 points a lead for Luthers.
So I'm sure Coach Paul is going to change the 1-3-1 defense because it's leaving openings for forwards or a shooter from the elbow side.
Sure.
Because we saw Chancellor take one free shot. It was a late recovery by, I think Kangwa was going to recover there. Then the second was a dump down to Danny. He just fumbled it. And again, second attack was a dump down to Jojo, who just missed.
Sure.
So it seems that a 1-3-1 is easy to beat. Oh, they've gone back to it. They've gone back to it. Let's see how Magic is going to attack it. Oh, kind of
And
just
it's working.
the ball.
So Sebastian, I think he was a bit selfish on that one. He needed to make a pass.
Yes.
So I was going to Chance's shooting. He's made 2 attempts. Okay,
Oh.
this is the second attempt and it has gone
It
down.
has gone down. Yeah.
Chance's shooting. Out of 2 attempts on the 3-point, he's making 1 at least. Do you think it's going to help?
It's really going to help them because he's getting more free shots. They are letting him shoot.
They're letting him shoot.
Yes. So in the end, before they know it, they are 10 points down, and he's on the bench. By the time they're thinking of how to guard him, they've put him on the bench and put in another guy. So
Sure.
they need to work on their rotation now. I think they've changed their defense. They've gone in 2 man. Yes, they've changed their defense. They've gone in 2 man. Daniel Mwala with the ball. Oh, nice pass by Foreman. Nice pass
Some good
by
passes right there. And of course it goes back to 3 points lead for Luthers, who are 33 and Matero Magic 30.
So Pokaonga is picking up Spoik and Foucault. Easy basket for Jojo. Easy basket for Jojo.
Is this the first point for Jojo?
Should be.
He didn't make any points in the first half.
Yes, that's his first point. And it was assisted by Daniel Nsanshi. 4-4.
So
Daniel
Daniel Nsanshi has been, I think, the only forward for Magic who's done something that is really remarkable for them. Because even in the first half, he was able to get some rebounds. He was able to try and stop some of the shots from the Luthers, and now at least he's assisted Jojo to make his first point of the game.
Yes.
So Spoikan comes through and wanting to drive, and that's one of the purposes.
Pokaonga has been fouled. So
No team has gone into foul trouble so far. The first quarter, second quarter, and now 3 minutes into the third quarter. Let's see how it goes.
So there's a sub for Kaonga just has been subbed.
Kaonga has been subbed for Munko. Is it?
Mkonge.
Mkonge.
Yeah, Mkonge Lupando. So is Coach Paul arguing a foul or?
I saw him going aggressively to the table and banging on the table of officials. And when you see Coach Paul in such a manner, just know that
Something is wrong.
something is wrong. And of course, the game is getting into some pressure now.
Yes.
So look at the two boys. Mlea
He's
and
complaining about the officiating.
look at the two boys, Mlea and Mwala.
Yeah?
These are boys that played for, and Mlea makes an attempt right there. The B-League for Heroes. No, the B-League for Heroes. What team?
They played for what's it?
HPU.
HPU, but it wasn't called Heroes.
No. It wasn't called Heroes. Anyway, as we get to unfold, we'll definitely remember. These boys are good friends and they've been teammates before. They've been teammates for that
a
team,
long time.
and from there they went to Luthers.
Who's been fouled out? Who's been fouled out? Is that Jojo? Is that Jojo? Jojo fouled.
I was actually going to ask you, have we seen any 4-3 fouls on any player? Right after we talked about no team getting into foul trouble.
I doubt that, but the table official just flashed a 5 personal fouls on Jojo.
Is it Jojo or Mlea?
Jojo or Mlea. We don't know who's foul. I think Jojo is the one that challenged the shot.
He's the one that challenged the shot.
Yes.
All right. So now, the table of officials, together with the referees, they want to come up with a decision there with whatever is going on. But then there's a 1-point lead for Luthers. And of course, we have 6:53 to go in the third quarter. And the third quarter looks so interesting because it has pushed some pressure in Coach Pomwale already. Maybe because Magic is coming back into the game.
It is because of that. And if those fouls are true for Jojo, what do you think? What does it change for Magic?
Well, I haven't seen Jojo coming to the party, so maybe he was going to really have a good game in the third and fourth quarter. Maybe.
But they need his presence.
They do need his presence because they are known for having big guys. So his presence is actually needed because even if he's not good in offense, just like I know one of the coaches the head coach for Huskies would say, don't say I'm having a bad day in defense and in offense. There's no bad day in defense.
No. You need to do something. Get a steal.
At least you need to do something. Stop someone or disturb someone.
Yeah.
Don't make someone feel comfortable to drive in, to shoot, and everything else that they can do to get those points.
So I think it has been settled.
It has been settled. Nobody's going out.
Nobody's going out. It's got 4 fouls. I saw Pecos flashing 4 fingers to Coach Paul. So I don't know what that means. If it means He's got
I think
4
Pekes
fouls.
should know that we are used to the placard, so if maybe he can just lift the placard, we'll just see that, then we'll know
Be able
exactly
to
what
know.
is happening. But then Giorgio himself picks up a defensive rebound, and Spoikan coming through.
Yeah, Munko just missed both free throws.
Yeah, that is what I was saying. In offense, he's not doing he's not doing what is really needed in offense. Don't let.
Bad turnover.
Lutas really needed that possession. Lutas really
did.
needed that possession. If they are to win this third quarter, they need such possessions. Every possession is actually counting right now for them, because they are the ones who are under pressure. The fact that they are leading. Look at what Jojo is doing. He missed on the line, but then when it comes to making sure that he does something in the paint, he's really doing what is supposed to be done in the paint.
And this is guy sitting on 4 fouls.
Kangwaba, they're trying to make sure that he sees how they can attack. Trying to see how they can attack, and of course, he couldn't get away with it with some good defense coming all the way from Matero Magic and Mlea making a good pass there.
That's a free shot.
And they've left.
Okay,
At least they managed to intercept Chancer right there.
Yeah, keep up to score. They're playing inside. Yes, this is what is needed of them.
This is exactly what Coach David said at halftime. He said we're going to play inside.
Yes,
we're going to control the basketball. And as long as they manage to control the basketball, Lutas will be frustrated.
Yes,
and
they are right now.
An experienced team like Magic, they know how to
That's
frustrate.
a nice drive by Lubasi.
If you tell me about Lutas using Lubasi, that is what they're supposed to be doing. Give him the ball, let him drive. Give him the ball, let him drive.
It's not easy for him to get those looks, because Magic is sitting in a zone, unless if they were playing man. Good defense by Mwala.
Good defense by Mwala, and they have a very good opportunity.
It's very hard to be stopped in transition. Oh! Mulea just blocked that. You know, Kango has been difficult to stop him.
Mulea just blocked his former teammate. Kabubi, tell me, Kashish is somewhere else and you meet and he blocks a layup like that. And you'll be like,
we've got
bro is cold, bro is cold.
We've got Iskrini and Kashishi. When I played for Kashishi was playing for Magic. He dunked on me. Yeah.
He did.
He did dunk on me.
Tell me the experience. So
yeah, that's a story for another day.
No. Kabubi, 3 minutes into the game after that dunk.
I was okay.
Did you make any shots?
No, Coach Oswald ended up subbing me.
But do you know that the subbing you was to help you?
I didn't think so, but now
Did you feel after subbing you thought, it ate you up? Was it like rubbing it into your face?
We lost that game, so
That's a story for another day for sure.
We lost that game.
So Spikan is on the charity line, and of course he's missed the first one. So let's see what happens with 4 minutes to go. Oh, come on, he's missed both shots, and
picked up the rebound.
Lutas is leading with a point, 35-34.
Mwala with the ball.
The reflection of how third quarter will end will give us an idea of how the whole game will end. 3 minutes to go. The reflection of this third quarter.
You know, basketball is a very hard game to predict.
I know that, right?
Even seconds is a lot of time.
It is, but then some teams give up while they are playing.
Yes, but a tight game like this, no team can want to give up. That's a foul on Mwala. I think. Oh, Spoikan on the line.
So Spoikan is going. Is it the third time in the third quarter on the line?
This should be his third time on the line.
The third time on the line.
And he's only made one.
Yeah.
He just missed. They really need
It's really not working for him
on
in
the
this
line.
game on the line.
Yeah, Magic really needs to make their. Oh, he missed both. They need those points. They need those points. Jojo just missed.
Jojo really needed to
Mwala coming up with the ball.
to redeem Spoikan on that one.
Exactly. Kelvin with the ball. Can
Kelvin,
shoot a three? Oh, nice pass by Mwala.
I think that fake by Kelvin wasn't necessary. Look,
Mwala just missed.
this is where maturity comes in.
Nice defense by Muko.
Do you know that Mungo last season was playing under 18 for Huskies?
Oh yes.
He was part of the team that
He was part-
went all the way to the finals and came out second.
You
Is,
lost to Bulldogs.
Yes, they lost to Bulldogs.
Yes. Hey, Daniel just missed and picked up his own rebound.
So,
Good
for the
run.
first time in the game, for the first time in the second half, Magic is leading in the game.
Daniel is badly hurt there.
Magic is leading for the
Kangwa
first time in the
and,
second half, and we have 2:51 to go. Daniel was down. I don't know whatever is wrong.
And
I
they
hope he's not-
collided with Kangwa.
I hope he's not
Kangwa-
prone to injuries.
Yeah, you can see Kangwa is limping. Let's see
But
Daniel.
he's also limping.
Yes. That looks bad on Daniel. It looks bad on Daniel.
Kudos to the Midlands Basketball Association. They made sure that at least the 2 seasons that we've seen so far, they've brought in the first aid guys.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and these are people that actually qualified in medicine, because if you look at Scott, who is your teammate, is actually a doctor.
He just graduated.
He just graduated. Congratulations to you, Scott. And of course, he's one of the guys that are making sure that whenever there's an injury or anything to do with first aid, is part of it. Wow.
Yo, Augustine was hurt too.
He's got a bandage on top of his eye.
Yes.
All right, so the team that we've seen going into
He's got a navy.
what?
Maybe.
Oh, really? So you remember those days? Eh?
I do.
So the first team to go into foul trouble in the whole lot of this game is Lutas.
Hey, I think Georgia is fouled out.
Jojo is now fouled out.
Let's see what happens. Let's see. That's the.
Pecos, can you lift your fingers, please? Because you used your fingers, so don't use the placards this time around.
If not, then that should be a second foul and 3 team fouls.
Okay. No.
No, that is
5
third.
team fouls.
No. Let's see.
Pecos, we can't see.
3
personal fouls.
personal fouls.
Then how did
It's
they
not
make?
a team foul.
How did they?
It's not a team
It's
foul.
not a team foul.
No.
So Magic is not in foul trouble.
Yes, they are not.
All right, let's go. So 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, and Magic is leading for the first time in the second half. They were the first ones to lead. They had 9, and of course they had 9 points, while Lutas had about 2.
2 points.
So Lutas came all the way. It was 9 up. Then Lutas had to lead all the way till the third quarter. Now they are leading. All right.
By 3.
So this is the time that we say.
They lead by 2 now.
This is the time that we say Magic can play ugly, but they know how to win.
Bad pass by Mulea. So look at this ball. They
So
can
this
tie
is the
it
time.
or lead.
This is the time we really need Coach
For the
Po.
lead.
Come on. This is the time we really need Coach Po to come through and show us his best tactics, because they are now down with 2 points. And if you ask me, Matero Magic is one of the teams that can really keep the lead. They are so disciplined like
They're good
that.
at that. Spoikan
This
for
should
3.
be his first 3 the whole game.
You're
Okay.
telling me?
Yes.
I thought he made 1.
Did he make one?
Oh, still by chance. Spoikan.
Did he make one? In which? In which quarter?
In the first quarter. No.
No, he didn't.
No.
This is his first.
That is okay.
And of course, like you said,
C1
I
go
asked you,
through.
one
C1
go through. Ish. We're really going to see a very, very exciting fourth quarter of this game.
For sure.
Magic 41, Looters 36.
He's just been bad on the free throw.
Yeah, he's bad on the charity line.
free throw.
It's not really doing so. It's not really giving him what he needs this afternoon.
He's missed about, that's like 6 points gone. Mwala just went into traffic.
So
Lost the ball there.
So the way Mwala lost the ball, he kicked it going to the opponent. Was that necessary for a call?
No, it wasn't. But he saw an opportunity to go to the hoop because they are playing them hard zone defense, which is making it very difficult for Looters to attack. They really can't get those easy bunnies they were getting, easy layups, free shots. They can't see those in this quarter. So Magic has really done a good job in this quarter. Let's see if they can.
So we'll play a matchup for Jojo, while Looters is playing man defense. I don't know.
They need to double team.
I don't know. I don't think Wupe can really match up with Jojo. Both teams are in foul trouble, so every foul they go to the charity line.
Yeah. So now for Looters was playing a very disciplined defense in the first half.
Yes.
But now they've gone into man and they are just going wherever the ball goes. Wherever the ball goes is where they go. So it's not helping them because they are leaving open spaces, they are fouling. It's just that Magic is not converting those fouls.
Magic has gone to the foul line more than Looters this afternoon, but then we are not seeing them. We're not seeing them doing it right.
If they are converting those, they've been converting all their free throws, the lead should have been even 15.
Yeah, the lead should have been 50 or even a difference, 50 points, but then a difference of maybe 15 or so.
Yes. But
they haven't converted on the foul line.
Yes, you see what I'm telling you? Magic is making it very difficult for Looters to have an easy game.
Paul Mwale should really look into his boys because they're not getting it right if they go into their offense. You can tell from the scores.
This is where you separate an experienced team from a non-experienced team. Looters was in the lead and they were playing so well. Now they are down, they are rushing everything because they want to trim down the points. They want to be in the lead.
They are the ones panicking.
Yes. So for a team like Looters, once you are down by half or 2 baskets, you tend to panic.
Sure. Sebastian is going to the charity line, 32 seconds to go. And Sebastian is actually a good shooter on the foul line.
He is.
So let's see what happens.
The Brown.
Exactly. He's a good shooter on the foul line. So when you're playing against Sebastian, don't take him to the foul line.
No.
He can hit 2 on 2 on the foul line.
Oh,
there you go.
He just missed that. Oh, he's going to take it.
It's been intercepted, so.
Yeah, it's a retake.
Yeah, it's going to be a retake.
He caught it before it left the rim.
All right, so he could only hit one. So the Looters is 37.
That's a bad miss.
They're down by 4. That's some good defense from Munko.
Yes.
That's some good defense from Munko.
It's a very good defense. Stopping the transition.
Yes.
So They need to double team this. Yes, that's a tough shot. So Spoikan is going to take 3 on the line. The charity strike.
I don't think today when Spoikan goes on the charity line, it's not qualified to be called the charity line.
So we should stop calling you should stop calling it the charity, and I should stop calling it the free throw because
it's not free anymore for Spoikan. And
yes.
I really feel bad because he's gone on the line for a lot of times.
No, most Magic players have gone on that line and they haven't converted. So they've been bad on the line. They've been bad on the free throw.
Are you telling me Sebastian has been fouled out? He's had a very good game. What's the confusion? Are they giving it to Mwape or they're giving it to Mwala?
I don't know.
Sebastian had to go down and sit.
Okay. So there's a confusion. Coach David has got his argument. Coach Paul and his players also have got their argument.
Sure.
So Coach David is arguing with the officials because they gave it was that's a take on Coach Paul, on Coach David. Sorry.
Yeah, because I was wondering. I heard somebody screaming. I didn't know who it was.
Yes, because Spoikan was fouled on the 3-point line, and the official said he's taking 2 shots. That was his argument.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Come on, Coach David. Spoikan hasn't been good on the line today, so even 2 was okay for him. Anyway, we're going in and that. Wow.
And Lobasi just converted.
Lobasi just converted.
Bringing it down to 2 points.
To 2 points. 17 seconds to go.
So it's Luther's ball. Was that a foul or a travel by Spoikan? Was that a foul or it was a travel?
No. I think it was a travel, but then I saw William, referee William, giving a sign for unsportsman.
Unsportsman. So it was an unsportsmanlike by Spoikan.
All right.
Okay.
It's an attack by Luthers, and I think Luthers are having a weak link on Wupe. You can't leave that boy like that.
Oh, he couldn't make it. He couldn't get it in time. Okay.
All right, so that was some time management for Luthers. So they have tried to redeem themselves in the 3rd quarter because Coach David mentioned we're coming to control the basketball. And this is what has happened. As long as you control the basketball, you won't see any transition. We didn't see much of transition for Luthers.
Actually, they did.
Kudos to Magic.
They did have those, but
they had a way of stopping.
They were making bad passes. I think they worked on how to just make it difficult for Luthers to pass the ball easily, like they did in the first half.
Sure.
So now we've got Luthers has got a challenge now. How do they stop the zone defense?
Okay.
How do they stop the 3-2 defense? Magic is playing 3-2 defense?
Yes.
So how does Luthers stop that? Because they are failing to attack. They are just passing the ball on top. They don't have a big guy that is going to play how they want. Who's their number 12? The way they want him to play.
Bupe,
yes, because they're putting him on the center there to attract the big guys, or just to weaken the 3-2, but it's not working because he keeps losing the ball.
Sure. Right. So do you think if Luthers goes back to how they started their first quarter, do you think they could be able to pick up a lead in the 4th quarter?
Definitely. The way they played in the first quarter, in the first half, they play the same way in the 4th. They are winning the ball game.
Sure. We're going back into the 4th quarter, and it is 2 points lead in favor of Matero Magic. Kabubi, I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen, I know Matero Magic is a highly experienced team, but I haven't seen them showing that that experience in the third quarter. They just got the points,
in short,
yes.
what you're trying to say is you haven't seen good basketball from them.
No, I haven't seen good basketball.
Yes.
I'll tell you straight on, I haven't seen good basketball from them.
Me either, but you know, hey, they are Matero Magic. They are Matero Magic. They are finding ways to win. They are finding ways to stop the looter guys, the abattoir guys.
The abattoir guys.
The abattoir guys.
So LCC Looters led the game from, by the time it was 3 minutes into the game, they led it all the way till the third quarter. So they're going into the fourth quarter with 2 points down, and Magic is okay.
Oh, so you
it's
see
now up.
So if they put in a forward like Kelvin, it's going to give Magic some problems.
Come on. How
That's
do you?
a foul.
That's a foul. Looking at Wupe, how do you go in front of the attacker? You are in defense, then the ball just goes over you. He's not supposed to let that because he's the big guy. He's marking his guy as a forward.
Giorgio bigger than him. You see? So they are going to be giving him those low passes all the time, and it's going to be catching them. Yeah. So, hey, Giorgio converts that.
So
really come up
you don't
good
need
in the second half.
Sure. Okay.
Stilo. Is Stilo his name or is AKA?
Stilo is AKA.
Oh, end one,
Okay.
end one.
Exactly what we are talking about before the end of the third quarter. If you're going to give Lubasi driving in like that,
He's going to do that.
he's going to do
day.
that all day, and you're going to give a huge opportunity to looters.
Yes, yes. I really want to see what Lubasi is doing. Sebastian do also. I really want to see that.
Sebastian Mape is actually a player that plays such basketball, but then I see him not doing the most.
Yes, I haven't seen him attack the zone
Such games,
defense.
he's an experienced player.
Yes.
Such games he's supposed to come to the party and do the most of such games. Or maybe in this one he's
letting Lubasi do that.
He's letting Lubasi do it, and of course he's bringing his strength in defense.
Kelvin.
How many fouls on?
He should have 3 fouls.
Wupe?
On Gupe. He should
Kelvin is
have,
still outside.
He's still out.
He's not yet back in the game.
They need him. They're going to need him.
They need Kelvin in this game. So trust on Bota stops the.
That's a 3.
You don't give him an opportunity from there.
That's
From the
Mr.
corner
Hat.
3, you don't give him an opportunity.
No, you
He
don't.
can hit you all day like that.
Right.
And of course, Mwala with
Mwala
an
kick
attack.
out.
Let's see what
Mungo
Mungo
for
can do from.
three.
Come on. All right.
Came up short.
Mufaume with the rebound,
Hey,
and of course, it's been stolen. He's gonna try again.
Sebastian. Drive. Oh, kick out.
Can Mwala hit it from there?
Kaboom!
Mwala just hits it. And of course, we're looking at 1-point lead. Can they still get back into this game? 7 minutes to go. Kabubi.
Let's see what. Okay. Kaine just passed it to Jojo. Okay. Do you know one thing I've loved about Luton?
That's a fact. Is it?
The one offense that has been working in the second half for Magic has been shut down because they were just giving the ball to their big guys.
Yes.
And they were Luthers was letting the big guys play one-on-one with their forwards.
And of course, the other thing that was working for Magic was Spike and Goma driving in.
Yes.
Okay, that is what got him points, and it also made him go to the foul line.
Yes.
All right.
He just missed that. Spike time for drive. That's a foul.
Spike knew he was going to draw a foul on that one. I could see when he was doing that, he knew he wasn't going to make a basket.
But he had to draw a foul.
Yes.
That's a smart move.
Well,
Smart
let's see
play.
if his luck has come back.
Oh, he's still not making
He's still not making it. What's going on with Spoikan this afternoon? On the line. He's not making it on the line.
Oh, he
All right.
just got one.
At least 1 out of 2.
Yes. So now Coach Paul has taken Muko out. Then Pocahontas come in.
Have you seen the lead?
Yes, it's half a basket.
By who?
Luthers lead.
Wupe, what was Wupe doing there? You can hear people, you can hear the crowd even. You can hear the crowd yelling because that was a huge opportunity for him.
Yes. Ooh, Mwala with Samandos.
When you go one-on-one with Sebastian, you're going to make a foul.
Hey, magic ball. Magic
Lubasi
ball.
went in very well there. He had an opportunity to stretch the lead.
Augustine kind of bringing up the ball.
So both of us were right.
Yeah,
Magic haven't played their game.
Oh, that's some transition basket. I haven't seen Augustine Kainda attack the hoop more in this game.
Yeah.
And he needs more of that.
Okay, so I've seen some aggressiveness in defense
By
for Luthers.
Yeah. That's supposed to be Luthers' ball.
Trust on Bota gives it to Matero Magic.
Ball.
But then you could see that Spike and Goma was the last one to
Yeah. Ball don't lie.
yeah, Bo don't lie. Oh,
pass,
good transition.
nice
Good
pass.
transition.
Nice pass. Yeah, that's basketball. That was clinical.
So we have 5 minutes to go, and Luthers has come back in the game. They have 5 points.
And one, count that.
Counted?
Yes, they are counting it.
All right. So let's see what Jojo does from the charity line, if we still call it the charity line for him.
Magic just calls for a timeout. They
All
really
right.
need to...
That timeout was long overdue because they've given out a lot of points.
No,
They've given out, how many points are those? 5 points?
yes.
They've given out 5 points, so I think...
Is it?
They were-
6 points.
Is it?
Yes. Because Lugasi had doubled at the drive,
Yeah.
plus the fast break by Pocahontas, and a drive by a transition drive by Lubasi again.
All right.
So Lubasi has made 4 baskets out of the 6 that Luthers has converted.
Cool. And now the lead has come back to 3 because Jojo made a basket. And after Jojo making a basket, he was fouled, so he'll be going
He's
on
got a chance.
He'll be going on the line right after this timeout that was scored by Matero Magic. 5 minutes to go, 5:37 rather to go in the 4th quarter, and of course Luthers has gotten back the lead. I didn't see that coming.
Well, we said it. If they play the same way they played in the first half, they are going to.
No, we didn't say it.
Yes.
I asked you, and you say it.
I did say it. Yes, I did say it. If they play the same way they played in the
Good.
first half,
Yeah.
and it's showing. They're showing the same anger that they played with in the first half.
Do you think their what's this? Their advantage is still them being fast?
It is still their advantage.
It is still their advantage.
Yes, that's the only advantage they have against. One of the advantages they have.
Sure.
Yes, and other than that, most of
So in this fourth quarter, Kaonga hasn't been given an opportunity to shoot.
They are going to find him. Oh, Kangwa is back in. Charles takes a three. Kaboom! Oh, that's Luvasi.
So Luvasi makes it.
Luvasi is killing them in the first quarter.
Stretches it to 5 points lead.
That's good defense by Luvasi.
That's one thing I was telling you about Bupe. Bupe is not being able to intercept even the ball that is passing just above his fingers.
You see what they're
He
doing?
just needs to jump just a bit, but he's not doing that.
To me, I feel like he's playing good defense because he can't guard Jojo back to back, or that's a silly foul.
That's a silly foul.
By Scope. So he can't guard Jojo one-on-one, and what he's doing is staying in front of him, just so to make it difficult for the passer to get it to Jojo. So as they are lobbing the ball to him, he's having another defender coming to help him, which is working well for them. It is working well for Luther, and it has helped them. Hey, the lead can say it.
Yeah, the lead can say it.
Still on the floor.
Why I'm not loving it is that, yes, he's making sure that, he's trying to make sure that Jojo doesn't get the ball. But you know what is happening?
Getting it is going to get it.
Okay.
So you
but
see
you know what is
doing.
happening?
Yeah.
When Kinda makes an overhead pass, of which Wupe can just have a little more effort into his jump, he can intercept that one, and of course, they'll have the ball in their possession. But he's not doing that. And
those are good intentions, but do you know what it does to them once he doesn't get it?
Yeah.
It's a free basket for Georgia.
And he makes it. Wupe makes it. He had a free lane there.
With a baby celebration.
To who? Towards who? Jojo. Yo.
Celebration.
It's getting personal.
Yes. Kick out to Chansamfone.
Such as a fool. It's a good pass. Kinda drives.
That's a foul. It's foul.
Right.
What?
I was just telling you, it's getting personal.
It is.
Did you see what Mwala did?
He had to do it.
Because Kinda is dangerous. You can't leave him driving there.
All the coaches will tell you if you're going too far hard. And if you're going too far hard, make sure the person doesn't get the ball to the hoop.
Let me tell the viewers that when somebody is speaking like that, when it comes to NBA, he is a Celtics fan. Boom. Am I lying? Can we ask MJ?
100%.
There you go. The charity line is not just a charity line for Matero Magic right now, because Kinda can only get one from this one if he's going to get any. There you go. There you go. Kinda is one of the.
That was announced.
Is one of the guards. Yes. Is it? Yes, Kinda is one of the guards that you expect to make sure that he converts all the both the shots there, and you don't give Jojo in the paint like that. I like the way Lutas is fighting for the ball.
Yeah,
that's a good pass.
Really putting up a fight, and I can see Magic is being aggressive now. Oh, they're playing swing. They're killing the time. Okay, it's good. It's good.
That's some good defense from Faume. I didn't expect such effort from him, especially that
It's going long now.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Faume coming through, and of course just
strip.
That was going to be a very good assist.
That was a strip.
That was
off Jojo.
That was really going to be a very good assist from Faume. Jojo shooting from the speed.
He comes up short. But he didn't need to take that. That's a foul. You're going to call that. 4 man for drive. He makes it. Oh, he misses it. Comes up foul.
All right. Bupe is gaining the confidence.
Hey.
Do you know this is his first time to play in the Super League?
It is. Is it? Okay. Okay. Is a shy confident guy.
The confidence is coming back for Lutas now that we even have Spoik and Goma going out after 5 fouls. So it's been fouled out right now. And 56 for Lutas, 49 for Matero Magic.
Oh, maybe Tamanga boys.
Tamanga boys.
Is Lutas still called the Abattoir boys? Are they still called the Abattoir boys?
If you only tell me where the name Abattoir Boys comes from, I'll give you an answer. All right, we still have time. 3 minutes is too much time in basketball. You can do a lot.
This is good. They blitz trouble. So they blitz kind of.
All right.
He didn't have an option. His guys didn't give him any options. So if you are Magic, what you need to do is, if you see a player is being blitzed like that, you need to have screens off the ball.
Exactly.
It means someone must be free.
Maybe because they're only playing with one forward in Jojo, Matero Magic. I think this is why they can't have such an opportunity. The lead continues to stretch. You can hear this is an 11-point lead for Lutas.
Evaristo takes up a shot. Kaboom! Very good shooter. Evaristo, very good shooter. So, Mwala with the ball. Tukangwa. Mwala with the ball. Tukangwa. Lubasi. Kaonga takes the shot, misses. Evaristo picks it up. Chansa Mufaume. Can you? Jojo for drive. Ooh! That was close. Foul. And Bupe just fouled Stilo. Bupe just fouled Stilo. I haven't seen Stilo on the line.
Okay, let me just talk to you.
I haven't seen Stilo on the line. Okay. Yeah, he just made one. Let's see if he can complete the play. And he comes up short. Rebound pick. Evaristo picks up the rebound. Go to Chancellor for 3. Oh, he misses. That's an offensive foul on Jojo. An offensive foul on Jojo. What does that mean? Is it going out or is it going out? Is he fouled out? I don't know if he's fouled out or that's his fourth foul. That should be that. Oh, he's fouled out. That is fouled out. Jermaine comes in for him. This is bad for Magic because it means 2 of their forwards are out. Daniel, who's injured, sorry, and Georgia just got fouled out. Yeah, so they've got no paint protection as at now. So let's see what Lutas is going to do here. They lead by 7.
It's really something for Lutas if they can have such a lead. And Evaristo is one of the good shooters. That's a foul. Evaristo is one of the good shooters. Evaristo is one of the good shooters, and I haven't seen anything from him in this game.
He had 1 in the first half. He had 1 in the first half. Yes.
Oh, that was the one that we saw in the first half.
Yes.
All right, sorry.
So now, what is happening is Georgia just got fouled out. and Daniel Musanshi is injured.
Is injured.
So
So
it means-
they don't really have forwards now.
Yes. So do
Because
you-
Jermaine is not really a forward.
and now they're just fouling and they're in foul trouble.
Yeah, and of course Lutas is deliberately moving the ball like that.
Yes.
And you can tell that this tactic is coming from Pomwale to frustrate them. Bafana wanyunyeni. Okay?
Yeah.
You see that?
It's a very good call, and I feel like
Kawanga is not a player to take so much to the line because he's a shooter. So of course,
he just missed
maybe
that.
just on this one, but then he can convert from the line. That's a
They
good.
really can. They really can. It's a very good player, a very
But then
good
it's
shooter.
clutch, and of course this.
We've got those. Hey, he just missed both. Still with the rebound. Evaristo. That should be Rupert's fourth foul
Fourth foul on Bope.
fourth or fifth, if I'm not mistaken.
Can be fifth.
Should be, it's fourth?
It's his fourth.
Okay.
Oh
Fifth,
no!
Yes, have been counted.
Bope has had a very good game. He has had a very good game.
Yes, he came up strong.
Guys,
for them in
why is the
fourth
bench
quarter.
not clapping for Bope? Yes, exactly that. That's what you do for a guy like Bope. He's done something in defense, even though he wasn't stopping how I wanted him to stop personally. But then he's done something in defense
I told
and
you it
both
was
in offense as well.
Yes, it was working. What he was doing was actually working for them.
Yeah, it has taken them to this.
Yes, it put Lutas
Okay.
in a very good position to have a lead. So there's just one take. There's one weakness about Evaristo. You know, Evaristo is a very good shooter, but is that shooter that can't shoot when you're guarding him, when you're putting your arm.
He's not one of those players that can shoot under
A
pressure.
contested shot.
All right.
He can't take a contested shot. He wants to be free. He wants to be open all the time.
Sure. All right, so 35 seconds to go in the first quarter, and of course 64 for Lutas, 53 for Matero Magic. This simply means Lutas is leading by 9 points,
By 9 points.
and Kaonga is on the line.
Kaonga just missed his
First one.
free throw.
Let's see what.
Third free throw in this quarter.
Oh.
In-
That's a
in the
shooter
clutch.
talking.
Okay. Okay. It just made that one and took it to 10-point lead.
So tell me, Kabuvi, as an experienced player, when your coach calls for a timeout and there's 35 seconds to go, you're being led 10 points difference. What really does the coach tell you when you guys are down and 35 seconds to go?
For
Matero Magic.
no, for this, for Matero Magic, I'm going to speak on the NBA's type of, how should I call it, the way they've arranged the games. So for Magic, they just need to take it down to even 4 points, because this 10 points is going to haunt them in the coming.
Yes.
Because you need your points.
In the coming games.
Yes,
All
you
right.
need your points. So what the coaches are doing, what this timeout means is to tell the players, let it not go to 12 points, let it not go to.
And at least you push
Yes, you bring it down to maybe
5 points or so.
points, which can happen.
It can happen, even 4 points, because if Mufwame is still in the game, if he can shoot 2 times and those 2 times it goes, that's about 6 points.
Yes,
So
that's
leaving them with 4.
Yes.
All right,
which is
let's see
good.
what happens. 35 more seconds to go.
So for this, they need a quick attack, and in the NBA they call it 2-for-1. So a 2-for-1.
So Mufwame with an inbound.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. Evaristo had an opportunity there.
Yes.
He decides
That's
to
a
use
2-for-1
Kinda.
Kinda
And of
just
course,
missed.
just missed it.
Oh,
Kinda goes in. He was really looking for a foul.
kick it out. Oh!
Munko just misses it, which was going to make 12 points lead. They are really fighting for the ball. And of course it goes to 12.
Lead. Still with the ball. Hey, it dikes it. Well,
Still brings it down to 10 points.
you know, it's very sad that you have to dunk and it means nothing.
So look at this. Look at this. The young boys in Looters have gotten away with a difference of 10 points, 65 to 55. And if you look at how the boys like Mwala are celebrating, they really want to rub it in the eyes of the likes of Augustine Kind to say, yes, we've done it.
Yes.
Well, it's a milestone for them to win against Matero Magic. It's not easy.
Matero.
Mighty Matero Magic. Don't say mighty anyhow. We're talking about Mighty Mvliandras.
So, yeah, it's a very big game for Looters, and it's a very, very big shock of the game for the basketball fans. It's a very big shock for a lot of basketball fans and a lot of basketball teams to say. So if you've been following basketball, you know what I'm talking about. Looters just pulled an upset on Magic. Ooh, I'm equally shocked. Coach Paul has shown something. Coach Paul has really shown something. And for Magic, they tried. They just couldn't match the Looters' energy. They couldn't stop their transition. And what Looters did is put them in foul trouble.
So, Coach, congratulations for a lovely game against the mighty Matero Magic. It's not a simple game. You had the lead in the first quarter, went through to the third quarter, you lost the lead. How did you feel at that point?
Well, when you have the game plan, you have to stick to your game plan. You don't run away from the game plan. You don't say, okay, fine, because my game plan is not working. You have to stick to it. You have to find other alternatives here and there. But at the end of the day, you have to go back to it. If you noticed, I went into a 1-3-1, and that's the way they actually capitalized on that area. But I realized that was a big mistake, because at that point on, they started having those free spaces, and then my players became flat. So you have to go back to what the game plan was, which is sticking to a man-to-man defense and denying the post area, the post entry pass to the post, and making sure that we double team the post, and it worked for us.
All right. How does it feel to walk away with a win, which also gave you a 10-point lead, 65-55, with a giant like Matero Magic?
Matero Magic is a very big team. And, I think, for me, from my point of view, is that they kind of run away from what Matero Magic really is.
Sure.
I think for me, it's a beautiful win, especially for the boys. It gives them a little bit more umph and more reason and purpose to actually stay focused and stay together. I mean, this season alone, we've lost 9 players.
Sure.
And for us to lose 9 players and come back to win a game like that against the mighty Matero Warriors, I mean, it feels very good.
Okay. Yeah. So now, what do we expect in the coming week 6?
All we're looking for right now is just a little bit more consistency. We need to make sure we had a lot of lapses here and there.
Sure.
But it's also something that we can actually work on and try to build on, because we want to work on something that's going to be ours and say we're Looters. And this is the new face of Looters, and we need to start building other players that are actually going to come in and fit in. It's best to have your own. Whenever you start poaching from other teams, this is where you lose 9 players in the middle of the season.
Thank you so much, Coach Po, and congratulations for this good win.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Coach Paul for Luther's basketball team, and now I'll be joined in by none other than Coach David Msonda for Matero Magic. Just we're now joined by Coach David Msonda, coach of Matero Magic, mighty Matero Magic. So, Coach David, we spoke at halftime. You had a game plan which worked in the third quarter. What really went wrong for you to lose the lead that you had in the third quarter?
Today we lost the game on the line. Because in the last quarter we went on the line 5 times and missed all of our shots. That's 10 points. So the attribution is just to our lack of communication on the free throw line.
All right, so looking at things not working for you on the line, what plans did you make as you called in some timeouts to say, okay, this is not working, this is what we should do? What plans did you go to, did you resort to that could have actually worked for you? You even had the lead.
The plan was to get the ball inside the paint because today our shooting was on point. Our 3-point shooting was on point. So our game plan was feed the big guys get an and one, but they kept missing. We kept going on the line, keep missing our shots. So everything just died in the free throw line.
This is your second loss, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think things are getting good for you, or they're not really working for you?
It's a long season. This is just the first round. It's best of 3. So it's a long season. You still got a long way to go.
Right. Thank you so much, Coach David. And of course, I'm hoping next week we're going to see a different story.
Most definitely, most definitely.
All right. All the best.
All the best.
Up next is a game in weekends, and of course,